A tiny homes workshop in Kelowna is sparking the interest of some residents who are looking to downsize or simply learn about the unique lifestyle that comes with a tiny home. Kenton Zerbin has been teaching in the sustainable living industry for about 8 years, and he feels a tiny home is a great way to live a more cost-efficient lifestyle.
I think tiny homes are a flagship for sustainable living. A lot of people think that stuff makes us happy, and it doesn't. So while tiny homes are not for everyone, they're definitely a step in the right direction for working with a more efficient house that uses less building materials, and you have to pay less money for in general. I think a lot of people end up paying a lot of money just for the payments on their house, then to fill it with stuff, and also to heat it and cool it. And by the end of the day, they're working a 40 to 50-hour work week and feel like they're strapped for time and money.
Zerbin also says he feels Kelowna would make a great city for a tiny home community.
Absolutely. I think that housing prices are also going up, and it's becoming less affordable for the average person to own land. So we have to look at how do we make that more accessible again. One of the ways you can do that is having infill, of having secondary suites, and having people have tiny homes in backyards. So that is one way. Other way is having smaller lots and then needing, less land, and then for cost less. And then cost less to build the house on top of it. So indeed, I think for urban areas where housing prices are increasing, it is becoming a great option for someone to afford a house.
John Simcoe is a real estate investor, and he checked out the workshop this weekend because he feels that tiny homes can be a solution to the lack of housing availability.
I really wanted to learn about this trend that's been going on about mini homes, and Kenton seems to be quite the expert, and he came close by, so whenever there's some knowledge that I want to learn, I'll go out and find it. And with such a popularity around the topic of tiny homes, whether it's for short-term rental, long-term living, affordable housing, it seems like they could be a solution to some of these different problems, and so I thought I would come and just investigate a little further.
One thing instructor Kenton Zerbin mentioned is that it's very important to do your homework before downsizing into a tiny home. He says they're not meant for everybody, but his workshop will leave you with all the information you need to know to make that decision on your own. Castanet News, Jaden Wozni, Kelowna.